Guys, welcome back. Hope you all are doing very well. First of all, I would like to thank you guys for 771 subscribers as I'm recording of this YouTube video. I really do much appreciate it, and remember that if you do enjoy the content, hit the sub button to help me reach that 1k goal. Also a very quick shout out to these individuals for being my most recent subscribers. Thank you very much for hitting that button and further supporting me on this journey. So, this is not a weekly banner guide. This is very much like round one, a pull video. So hopefully I don't get absolutely bodied like I did last time with RNG. If you're wondering why my team is set up the way it is, it's because I was actually doing the tribute grounds thing. I wanted to see what it's like, and yeah, so apparently I had a lot of extra things saved up. So that's kind of nice. I didn't really plan on actually doing those type of things, but I wanted to get my orbs up, hence why I actually have some soul orbs now. So let's just hope it is enough to get me going. Now, once again, I don't have a lot of orbs, and this pool is really good. Even the fillers in this is outstandingly good. Let's just check on the fillers real quick. I am going to do a banner analysis, of course. But overall, of course, this banner is absolutely banging, and it probably is better than the first one. That's why I said hold on to your orbs if you have gotten the character you wanted from the first banner, and if you didn't, not to spend it all on the first banner, because I was right on the money when it came to this pull, as I usually am. For some reason on Bleach Brave Souls, my predictions are spot on. So we got Joshua, absolute monster, Renji, a monster, and then Uryu, of course, a brave battle unit, and completely broken. So let's get over to the fillers real quick, and then we'll quickly just go over Joshua, Renji, and Uryu. Now the thing is, Uryu has some special things to him, so we'll check that out, of course. So for the fillers, we have Robert. I'm not quite sure what his role is. I think he's a guild quest character, but then take me too hard on that. I don't know exactly. I think he's guild quest though. Oh, Itsu, just an absolute monster. Really strong. Kind of funny that they released him after Rukia, or put him in here after Rukia drop, since you won't be using him over Rukia. But maybe, well, depending on how you like to play, of course. He's a purity character. In other words, he has no status ailments, but that's not a problem, since he deals 100% bonus damage to people that don't have any ailments on them. Then this Toshiro, really strong as well. Orihime over here on technique, she is still really good because she has ranged attacks in guild quests, or not a guild quest, brave battles, my apologies, so just keep that in mind. This Ichigo, absolute monster, really strong. Byakuya, could have been a lot better. Then Bambieta, she absolutely destroys anything that is a captain. Everything built into her is to nuke with a soul bomb for captains. Other than that, she has no utility in the game really. Just a cool unit to have because it's Bambieta, and yeah, I like Bambi. So I don't think I actually have this version of her. I now have the swimsuit version, but I don't think I have this one. I had her on my previous reroll. I had a max transcendence, but I don't know if I have it now. I need to go and check. This Uryu right here is a really good spot runner. If you don't have somebody like Halibal on technique that is a spot runner, he is still really good. And then Aizen, probably the best NAD in the game still. This dude was released 2 years ago, and he's still just banging. Really, this Aizen is extremely powerful. And yeah, so the fillers really good. The only one here that's kind of meh is Byakuya, and Robert, I don't exactly know his role, but Bambi, she's also very niche. So yeah, I would say probably 3 out of the fillers are kind of meh, the rest are really good. But of course, these 3 are what we are looking at today, so let's get over that real quick. Now, like I said, I am going to pull for them, of course, because they're absolute monsters. So let's start with Uryu, because he is a brave battle character. I think he is ranged, yes he is. Okay, so now you have a trio of ranged brave battle units. Now you need to decide who you're going to dump, because you could get Orihime max transcendence, but she is weaker than Asken. Then you have Mila Rose, which is a melee brave battle unit. but has ignore persistence. And then I'm pretty sure this Uryu would also have that, but let's just check it out real quick. Okay, so his normal attack damage, normal attack stat, 861. That is extremely high for a base stat on attack. So really busted there. Stern Reticulum, Soul Reaper Killer, very, very strong. He's, okay, so he has an EX skill, of course he does. EX boost on the Bruiser, 30%, so that's an extra 30% NAD damage. Soul Trait damage taken reduction, 21%. Then he has no ailments, which is interesting, so we'll see where that goes. His innates is Sprint +1, Long Reach 20%, and a Sharpshooter, really good. So he can be probably used as a normal unit as well. We'll check that out in a second, see what his stats are. Brave Battle's only persistence, of course, that's kind of, you know, the direction we're going into, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Increased normal attack damage 40% right out of the gate. This is excluding Bruiser, by the way. So Bruiser is another 30%. Decreased damage taken 21%. Half stamina only, decreased damage taken 50%. Brave Battle's only opening a stat boost. Not sure what that means. I'm assuming his stats get a significant jump in like the first few seconds. So really cool. Oh, Brave Battle's only blocks, boosts, and debuffs. Okay, so he just straight up blocks everything. It's not affiliation or attribute based. It's just he blocks it. Okay, so that's kind of broken. Persistence Breaker, of course, very broken as well. Brave Battles only prevent last stage survival. Okay, that's kind of standard for them. Ignore Brave Battle invincibility. Yeah. Temporary invincibility 10 seconds. Yeah. Flurry +3. Okay. Poise and Pierce Barrier. Okay, so he can be used as a normal unit as well. With Flurry +3, he might be the new base NAD unit as well in the game. So we'll definitely try him out. But this is the ultimate. The only way you're gonna beat this Uryu with all of these is if you put in another version of Uryu, basically another unit that has exactly these, but just to counter him specifically. And look, that's gonna happen, without a doubt. It will happen, but for now, you know, you can pull on this banner and be very safe in Brave Battles for a very long time. So extremely busted unit right there. Then Renji. I know Renji has a whole lot going for him as well. His SP is a little bit on the lower side, which I kind of did expect. Yes, Renji is a strong character in Bleach, but he's still nowhere near, you know, Ichigo level. Call it what you want. Yes, he is extremely powerful, and with the fight we saw between him and Uryu, it really displayed his new Bankai really, really well. So, anyways, Quincy Killer Plus, really good. That's a nice thing to have. He's got an EX skill, damage to lacerated enemies 40%, kinda 50-50 on that one. Don't like the conditional thing, but anyways. Strong attack recharge time minus 14%, that's fine. He has an extra skill as well, and he has burn and lacerate on his attacks, except for the second strong attack, which only has lacerate plus on it. Okay, so it's kind of a mixed bag. There's a few attacks that actually have lacerate plus on, and then the others don't. They just have burn and lacerate, so just keep that in mind. He has a channeled ability on his third strong attack, so we'll of course definitely check that out as well. Innate Sprinter +1, Havoc, and Sharpshooter, so he is a ranged character. Okay, I did not know that. I thought he was going to be a melee strong attack unit. You are always surprised. Increased strong attack damage 60%, reduced strong attack cooldown 40%, we saw that. Weaken resistance 200%. Okay, so this is already a little bit of a problem. As for, it's not that big of a problem, but you know, you can't use him for everything. If you're gonna put him into a guild quest where there is weaken on the ground and there's nobody casting AoE weaken immunity, like status immunity, then yeah, he's gonna be weakened and completely redundant for that whole guild quest. So it is what it is, but I'm guessing you are not gonna put him into a guild quest where he needs that. So yeah. But anyways, Soul Reaper Resonance, increased strong attack damage, okay, 10%. Frenzy +3, Bombardment +1. Okay, so a kit that rivals Rukia's. That's kind of dumb, but I did expect that. Debilitated 2 seconds. Increased status armor chance against Quincy's, great. love it. Damage to lacerated enemies 80%, so he has 120% bonus damage to lacerated enemies. That's really high. That's insanely high. Weaken defense, poise break, poise, and status ailment spiritual pressure boost 80%. So he has essentially, whenever he procs a laceration on an enemy, that is instant 200% bonus damage to that poor soul that is bleeding. So really strong actually. Cannot really complain about him in terms of his skill set, but we'll have to actually see what his attacks does, because I don't know. I haven't seen the animations yet. I know everybody is going nuts for Joshua, and it's a shame he's on power because I have the reworked Eisen on power, so hopefully this guy absolutely blows everything out of the water. Let's see. He is a strong attack character, okay, no surprise there. A Ronko Killer Plus, okay, that I like that. A Ronko Killer Plus is a good status or killer effect to have. Extra skill or EX skill, if whatever you want to call it. Berserker 30%, that's really good. Then Soul Trait, strong attack. Recharge time minus 14%. Good stuff. He has Paralysis Plus on all his attacks, and his ultimate can also cause insta-death. So that's something we haven't seen in a while actually. Innate skills, Sprinter plus 2, Havoc 20%, and Sharpshooter. So he's another ranged strong attack unit. Interesting. Team Party, strong attack recharge 10%. So in between zones, he's gonna recharge 10% of your strong attacks. That is insane. In other words, this guy is gonna have almost no cooldown on his strong attacks. That's a really strong trait to have. Increased strong attack damage 80%. He already has Berserker 30%, so that is really strong. Devastation 80%. Reduced strong attack cooldown 40%. Yeah, we know that. All status ailment resistance 200%. Okay, so he's completely immune. Status effects: Frenzy plus 3, Bombardment plus 1. This might be the strongest unit in the game. Aside from Grammy, maybe. We'll see what he can do. But for now, this guy has everything as well, really. Debilitate to 5 seconds. Increased status ailment chance against Ronkos. Damage to paralyzed enemies 80%. Weaken defense, long stride, and status ailment spiritual pressure boost 100%. Yeah, he's in the run for being the strongest unit in the game. And it's a Mimi Hagi version of Joshua, so that's kind of funny. Okay, but anyways, so out of all of them, I really hope I do get Joshua. Unfortunately, Eisen will get booted back to the bench again. I do not care for Uryu, I'm going to be honest, because I don't do brave battles anymore. So I would like to get Joshua. Out of all of these units in this whole pool, Joshua is the one I want. And then I think he's on, yeah, he's on technique, so he would need to replace Grammy, and for me that's a tall order considering my Grammy is a max transcendent Grammy with a SP 3-star, so definitely, yeah, we'll see. Okay, but let's test play these guys before I pull on them, and yeah, hope for the best in terms of that. So let's check out Uryu first, as he is the only one here that's not a normal unit. I do like the fact that they didn't make them guild quest bots, and they are just actually really strong units overall, so really cool. Okay, so Uryu has an amazing normal attack. That's really cool actually, I really like that. So it should be really strong against these guys, yeah. I thought so. Okay, so he probably is the strongest normal attack unit in the game, and he's a brave battle unit, so that's kind of cool. First strong attack, just a barrage in front of him, a slight barrage. Don't expect amazing visuals from him in terms of his strong attacks. The reason for that being he's a brave battle unit, and really the whole thing about that is you don't want that much clutter, if you want to put it like that. So they have been turning down the visual effects of brave battle units. Second strong attack, just a barrage of arrows coming down, really cool to see, like that. Third strong attack, another barrage of arrows just coming down around them. Really simple, nothing too fancy, but it gets the job done. And it has really quick animations, exactly what you want in brave battles. So yeah, his NAD is way busted because of the flurry plus 3, of course. So he is just gonna rip through everything in this game. Yeah, he's very strong, and the funny part is he's just gonna be stronger in brave battles. Yeah, that seems kind of busted. But I did say And I did warn you guys, do not pull too much because I have a feeling they're going to put in a way overpowered Brave Battle unit, and this is him. That's very silly. Let's check out his special move. This is very dumb. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so, yeah, Uryu is extremely powerful. I have nothing else to say. He's just stupendously powerful, really. The only thing they could have done to make him even better is if they put on purity on him, 100% purity. But I think that he would be legit be the strongest he did in the game by quite a large margin. Okay, so of course Uryu extremely powerful. Now let's try out Renji. Now my hopes are high for him as we don't have any really powerful Renjis in the game. We've always just been getting bottom barrel level Renjis. The other one we got was a Brave Battle Renji, and that's just kind of me. So yeah, that's a Renji. Let's see. Normal attack string is him using a like a whip sword. Like what, a whip sword? Kind of cool. First strong attack. A slam and explosion. I did not expect anything to explode in this video, but here we are. So that's kind of cool. Second strong attack. A very large AoE slam and explosion again. Let's check. Okay, let's not do this now. Let's hit him with the normal attacks. We'll do the barrage attack on the next stage. His third strong attack. Hold it in. Snake is hanging. Okay, that's really cool. So, of course, that would do continuous damage and then do a final large damage amount. Let's check out his EX move in the next zone. I don't think it's going to be much. I think it's just going to be a self boost for maybe SB, because I think that's what it does. Let's see. Yeah, it's just a self boost for SB. Okay. So, of course, now he's going to be a lot stronger. He's going to do a lot more damage with his strong attacks, not with his normal attacks. Just strong attacks. Yeah, I like his visuals. I don't really... I know his strong attacks recharge quite slow now because it's not linked, blah blah blah. But yeah, so this is really cool. I like the barrage. It looks cool. I don't like the long animations, but that looks quite cool. Okay, and now for his ultimate, which will one-shot everything here, probably. Hopefully. No, it will. Yeah, of course it will. Okay, so Renji is extremely powerful. You can't go wrong with pulling for him, really. Like I said, I'm a little bit torn on Renji because I know what I have. But definitely if you can get Renji like a 2 out of 5, yeah, he has a lot of damage. Like a stupendous amount of damage because of that bleed and status element. Refresh boost and stuff like that. He really has a lot of potential to whittle down enemies with a ton of health really, really fast. So extremely powerful. And then Joshua. Now, I have high hopes for him as well. I have not seen his gameplay either. I know his EX move is a Vortex though, but unfortunately it's on an EX, so that's kind of meh. But it's still a Vortex, so I like that. Okay, so there's normal attack string, just very basic actually. Looks nice, but very basic. They could have done without the rocks coming up from the sides there. I think that looks a little bit silly. Okay, first strong attack is a gather and then an explosion, but that's a very large AoE and it goes really far. Hang on. Yeah, that's a large AoE. That's like a good amount. Okay, second strong attack. What the hell was that? That was just a slash and everything died. That's interesting. Okay. First strong attack, of course, screen wide as you would expect. That was very strange. That second strong attack, man, I don't know, it froze me off a little bit. It's just boom, you're dead. Oh, that goes real far. Okay. Did not expect that. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so now his EX move should be extremely powerful. It is powerful. It's not as powerful as I expected it to be. On EX move, I would have expected it to do a lot more damage. But I mean, it's still nice. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's just there on tap. Well, not on tap really. It's there once a minute. Okay, and now for his ultimate. I don't know what this is gonna be. But it's probably gonna be cool. Okay, and that's Joshua for you. Of course, all three of them extremely powerful units. The fillers on this as well is really good. Oh boy. And just a quick note, all of these are trash. This is trash, this is trash, and this is trash. So yeah. Oh boy. I don't know if my pools are gonna go well on this. I hope it does. Because yeah, I got really bad luck on the normal anniversary. I'm lucky I got Rukia. But still, hopefully my luck is better. So let's pull. Okay, so the thing is, I don't have much confidence for these. Oh boy. I got a lot of dupes out of the other one. Okay, so we got a 5-star on the first pull. That's just Ichigo. Okay, so I don't mind him. I think I have him though. Okay, do we have another one? Oh, we do. Okay, Orihime. Okay. I'm gonna go for a dupe central again, man. I can't do this. There needs to be some sort of dupe protection or something in this game. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to make it to like step 10, man. Okay, I didn't get anything on this pool. Yikes. Oh no, wait, hang on. Orihime came in clutch. I just got her, so she was like, I need to rescue this dude. What the hell? Who's this? Oh, Toshiro. I have him. Ooh, wait, hang on. Oh, Itsu. Okay. Oh no, Bambi. Okay, so I do have Bambi. Dude, I'm just getting dupes. There's 3 new units and I just get dupes. How is my luck this bad, man? I just want them 1 out of 5. I don't even want the max transcendence. Just give me 1 of each. Actually, don't even give me Uryu. Okay, that's just a 1 butterfly. Yeah, no, I got done in on that one. Dude, this game hates me. And people wonder why I play Wuwa. It's because on that game, at least you're guaranteed to get a character eventually. Come on. No, I'm gonna get done in again. Oh no, Orihime came in clutch again. Come on, please give me 1 of them. Really, dude? Toshiro again? I'm just getting dupes, man. Why? Because I can do like 2 more pulls. That's it. And then I'm done. Like, done. That's a 1 butterfly. Oh, wait, hang on. Bro. Have you ever wondered why I stopped playing this game? Who the hell are you? Okay, I got Joshua at least. Okay, thank you, game. Wait, hang on. Oh, okay. And I got Uryu. This one. Okay, that's fine. Because I got 3 units in 1 pool, although I do have them already. But Joshua at least. Okay. Cool, out of everybody, that's the one I wanted the most. Okay, so I can stop being full tilt mode. I'm like boiling over here. I'm so annoyed at this point. Oh no. Okay, well, I'll continue to pull. Yeah, this is my last pull. So let's get it. Nah, okay, nothing. Thanks, game. I hate you too. Once again, people wonder why I stopped playing this damn game, man. Oi, oi. Okay, anyway, so at least we got Joshua. Okay, so I'm happy about that. Don't get me wrong. Okay, my tickets was just okay. But once again, my luck is not that good, man. I got Joshua on what? Pool number 6. And the rest were just dupes of Toshiro again, man. Like, yeah, now he's probably max transcendence, but still, I don't use him. Who the hell is gonna use him? I don't use him. He's very strong, but I have better units. Like, bruh. Like, who am I currently using on? Yeah, I'm using OP. And there's a reason for that. This dude is beyond strong, you know? This guy from me is... Okay, well, I'll use him as a link, so that's fine. He's already 2 out of... Yeah, so he's Max Transcendence now. Okay, that's not the worst, okay, to be honest. Okay, so let's quickly take stock of whatever the hell is going on in my inventory, man. So, Joshua, new unit. We'll pop him in the place of Eisen. Okay, Eisen, get out of the team. Thank you. Okay, got a bunch of Joshuros. These two are just gonna sit here forever because these two for me is Max Transcendence. We got her as well, Orihime. And we got Ichigo and Bambi. So let's quickly do that. Let's just unlock these. So don't forget to add them to the proper units. We'll do that now as I am currently already busy with these. So that went terribly still. I hate it, man. I hate the amount of dupes this game gives you. And the thing is, it's like, it's supposed to be equal chance, by the way, to get the units, but no. Apparently it is not. So, Uryu on green, we got Bambi on green, Orihime on green, and then Ichigo on purple. I'm not going to put in the Toshiras now because that would be a little bit more work since I do want to get a Max Transcendence. So let's quickly do this. I'm pretty sure I did disable my purple. Oh no, wait, I didn't because I need Ichigo. Never mind, I was being a stupid idiot. Okay, so real quick, Orihime. Okay, so mine is now 4 out of 5. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so we'll leave it at that for now. This Ichigo should be 1. Yeah, okay, so he will be 2 out of 5. That's the biggest damage boost you can get is from a 1 to a 2 out of 5 because then you can put on your focus. I know people want to argue and say that focus is the best as your first slot, and yes, it is if you have accessories rolled specifically for that. And that's pointless because the majority of the time you're just going to be running SP units anyways normally. It's only better in stuff like Guild Quest. So just do yourself a favor and run your SP as your first one or your attack and then put in focus. It's very silly to want to go and roll accessories for focus as well. That's very dumb. Most people don't even have the resources to roll accessories constantly because I don't even think there's a way to get brushes currently in the game. So yeah. Okay, anyways, rant over. And then we said it was Bambi and Uryu. So here's my Bambi. Oh, she's 3 out of 5. Nice. Oh, so she's also 4 out of 5 now. Good stuff, good stuff. And then Uryu. I'm not quite sure how strong my Uryu is. Here he is. He's a 1 out of 5. Okay. But I don't use him because I have Halibel on green to spot farm. I'll put in the Transcendence one day when I feel like it. So in terms of spot farming, I have this Halibel right here. She is very, very strong. Just show you guys real quick. So I use this Halibel for spot farming. She has Purity, Guard Break, Pierce Iron Skin, Hit Hidden Enemies, Frenzy, Spots, Pots, everything you want. It's really, she's an all-in-one character, extremely good for spot farming. So that's why that Uryu is completely redundant for me. But yeah, so the pool did not go as bad as the first anniversary, but yeah, this once again, this is why I only pool once a year, and that's on anniversary, because otherwise I would go completely crazy. I would be in the loony bin by now if I play this game regularly again. I would literally just be in the loony bin. But let's get him sorted out real quick. It's a shame he is on power though, as like I said, I recently got Eisen out of that one pull ticket. So yeah, I would have preferred him to be on something like Mind maybe? Although, no wait, hang on, I can't really say that because I didn't get Anniversary Ichigo, so he is on Mind though. And they can't put in another raid unit for Brave Battles because I'm pretty sure Mila Rose is a power unit, so yeah. So no, it makes sense in terms of where to put him, just for me personally, you know. because I have so many powerful power units already. I have 2 of them max transcendence, and they are 8th anniversary Ichigo, which is a monster already, and Mugetsu as well, which is also a monster. And then I have Aizen, so now my raid is kind of very much contested when it comes to who wants to be in the team. Okay, that's good, and then we'll put him on 20. I have no reason to not put him on 20. I mean, this dude is just straight up busted, so yeah. There you go. Easy. Oh wow, okay, well, I got another challenge done, so that's cool. Let's see, we'll put on a nearly stamina, special pressure, and we'll put on a focus because that is the best. Cool. So yeah, I'm happy. What kind of? I still wasted so many orbs, man. This game hates me. Yeah, but those are really high stats. Look, the stats is going to be a little bit wonky because I went and I did attributes, blah 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 blah. So if you did attribute trees daily, you probably would have a lot higher, well not a lot, but a bit higher stats than me, and your percentages here would differ, of course. But overall, you know, like I said, it's a little bit skewed, but that's really, really good, man. He's extremely high leveled. That's really good. Yeah, so that's gonna be it for this one. My pools went terrible once again. Before logging on, I made the mistake of going onto the Bleach Brave Souls subreddit, and I saw a guy that pulled, and he got, I think it was 2 or 3 Rangies or Joshiros, and a Uryu as well in one pool. I was just like, yeah, that guy, you know, that guy says Bleach is still fun to play, and Bleach is so good because his RNG hasn't turned on me yet. No, but in all seriousness, congrats to that guy. He, you know, he got lucky. Unfortunately, my luck ran out of this game about last year, October-ish. And then I just kind of quit. But yeah, so I'll just continue doing what I do with this. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys had a fantastic Friday up until this point. And yeah, I will see you all again, of course, in the next video. Thank you very much for all of the support. Really, it's been phenomenal. The fact that I can almost say every single video now that we've gone up from 760 to 770, and then, you know, for example, maybe next week on Monday I'm on 780. It's phenomenal, so thank you very much for that. I am eternally grateful for all the support, really. Thank you so much. But yeah, once again, have a great day, have a great weekend, be safe, and peace out.